Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do a spring, bold, very bright color inspired makeup look. It reminds me a little bit of sunset. This is really out of my comfort zone because I am using pinks and very bright colors as yellow, but I wanted to do something different. So if you want to see how I achieved all of this is so stupid, it doesn't matter. But if you want to see it, please keep on watching. So of course I'm starting off with priming my eyes, and I'm using the MAC Select Cover Up in NC35 and a beauty blender, and then I'm going to set it with this new RCMA translucent powder. At least it's new to me. And then we are jumping into this very bright yellow eyeshadow and a big blending brush. This was actually very scary to me because I never use a yellow eyeshadow, and especially not as a transition color, but I wanted to do something different. That's why I'm using this yellow shade. And then I am going in with this kind of peachy orangey tone by Morphe, and I'm taking that same brush and I'm applying it on actually the same area, just to make sure that the yellow shade and this orangey shade are nicely blended together. Next, we're taking this very bright orange eyeshadow and I'm applying it with a smaller brush. This is a MAC 217 brush, and I am applying this color in my lower crease. And I'm just going back and forth with this color. It doesn't really matter if you have some fallout on your eyelids. It's not going to be a cut crease. It's just going to be a blended look. Well, at least I hope it will be a blended look. And I'm just blending this color into my lower crease. And then I'm taking back that bigger blending brush with no additional product, just to blend everything together. Next, I am taking this pink toned eyeshadow by Tarte, and I'm using a MAC 221 brush, a very tiny blending brush, and I'm applying it on the outer V of my eyes and a little bit on my eyelid and my lower crease. And then I'm taking this very bright pink color and I'm applying it on the same area where I applied the first pink color, but just to intensify the pink a little bit more. Then I'm going back in with the 217 with no additional product and the big blending brush. Next up is this peachy matte shade by MAC. I don't know the name, but I will link everything down below. And I'm taking a 242 brush, also by MAC, and I'm applying this color on my eyelid just to brighten up the look a little bit, because otherwise it would just be some weird orangey eye makeup look. And then liner. I was struggling with my eyeliner this time. I was using the Inglot gel liner in number 77, and I love this eyeliner, but that day I was filming, it just didn't work for me. So I did my wing using this liner, and then I switched up to the NYC liquid liner, which is my holy grail liner, but I heard that it was going to be discontinued, and I went to my local drugstore and they didn't have it. So I am actually pretty scared. Like, why would you discontinue such an amazing product? But yeah, can't do anything about that. Then we are moving on to lashes, and for lashes I'm using my beloved House of Lashes Iconics. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, we are moving on to the base. And first I am going to add a little bit of the Benefit Porefessional, but only around the nose area and a little bit on my forehead, just to make sure that the pores I have are not as visible as they would look without this primer. So just around this area. And because I want this look, well, this face to be like extremely glowy, I am going to use the Becca backlighting primer filter, which is gonna give me extreme glow. To be honest, I don't know if this product will make my makeup stay on longer. It does get a little bit tacky, but I like the glow of it, so that's what I'm gonna work with today, since I am going to use a matte foundation. Yes, why? I don't know, I just felt like using a matte foundation, and this one is a drugstore one. It's by Maybeline, and it's called the Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation, something else, normal to oily skin, which is my skin type. I used it once, and because I always wear like high-end foundation, I wanted to use a drugstore one. Okay, so I am going to use this new beauty blender from, beauty sponge from Real Techniques. It's called the Miracle Sponge. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. If not, then I always have my normal beauty blender, like the original one, but so far, so good. I have to get really close to my mirror since I'm not wearing contacts. My eyes were a little bit sensitive yesterday, so I'm not wearing contacts, meaning that I can't see that good. So the mirror is like right in front of me and I still can't see very well, but I hope I blend everything good. If not, well, and I just gotta deal with it. Okay, now that the foundation is on, I am going to conceal, and I'm using this Maybelline Instant Age whatever. This one has a very long name and it's called Instant Anti-Age The Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover Concealer. Are you kidding me? Like, how is it possible to remember a name like that? Got to be kidding me. Where am I? That's about enough. Okay, to set my under eyes, I'm going to use this RCMA No Color Powder. I've been hearing a lot of good stories about this one. This is my first time trying it out. I always use the Laura Mercier translucent powder for my under eyes, so let's see if this one is as good as that one. They said that this one was going to be like less dry, so I don't know. Okay. Cool. Before I'm going to do the rest of my face, I am going to highlight my cheekbones. Since I have concealer there and no powder, it's going to pop more. Can you see? Oh Darling by MAC. Yes, it is coming back. MAC has been listening to everyone, and thank you, Lord. No, thank you, MAC. Like, this highlighter is everything. I'm just gonna apply a little bit. No, I'm not gonna apply a little bit. I'm gonna apply a lot. Like so. That's pretty. That's so pretty. So today I'm not really going to contour my face. I'm just going to use a lot of bronzer and a little bit of blush. But before I do that, I use the NARS translucent powder for my cheek area, because I don't like to apply bronzer on top of like wet skin, like directly onto the foundation. To me, it just doesn't blend that beautiful. So we're just gonna do it like this. And for bronzer, I'm using the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. I own this product for a lot of time, and it is one of the most beautiful bronzers you can imagine. It has a slight sheen in it, and it is just beautiful. So if you have a skin tone like me or a bit lighter, definitely get your hands on this bronzer. It is truly amazing. And the brush I'm using is the Morphe 509, which is, I think, a blush brush, but who cares? I actually wanted to use a different brush, but it's over there and I'm just too lazy to get up and get the other one. So we're just gonna work with this one. For blush, I'm going to use the new MAC in Extreme Dimension blushes in the color Fairly Precious. Fairly Precious, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of a peachy, shimmery blush. I'm just gonna apply a little bit since I'm not really a fan of blush, but you all know that. Just a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. I don't know if you really can tell that I'm wearing blush, but just... Oh yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, just because the highlighter wasn't enough, I am going to dip in to that Oh Darling again and apply a bit more right here. The brush I'm using is by Anastasia and it's the A23, which is that popular highlighting brush. And I know why, because it is amazing. A little bit onto the bridge of my nose for that highlight on the nose, not the tip of the nose. It doesn't look good on my nose because, well, it's just gonna make this area bigger and I don't want that. So. Okay, so now that my face is almost done, I am going to go back to my eyes, and first what I'm going to do is, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know that I want to have like a blue lower lash line, but I don't know which eyeshadow color to use. So, you know what? Forget the eyeshadow. I'm just going straight in with this Technakohl liner in the color Take the Plunge by MAC, and I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line. Oh, my eyes are so watery. It's like I am sad all the time because I'm crying, but I'm not. It's just my eyes. So I'm going to take this tiny eye pencil and I'm going to blend this eyekohl. Okay, to blend it, I figured out which eyeshadow I want to use, and it's this matte this matte peachy one I used on my eyelid, and I'm going straight into the eyeshadow with this pencil brush just to make it a little bit more warm because the blue is pretty blue. Wow, that was a smart comment, but you know what I mean. Just to make it a little bit more soft. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, and of course a little bit of eyekohl in my waterline. I know I always do this, and there is no makeup look where I'm not doing this, because I think whatever I do with my eyes, I don't like it when I don't have black eyekohl in my waterline, since my eyes are so big and it just completes the makeup no matter what I'm wearing. If you have very small eyes, use the opposite color, like a creamy light color. It will make your eyes look bigger, but I don't think my eyes need to be bigger. No, they're big enough. I said that I didn't want to contour my face, but I am going to use this middle shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, just to make it a little bit more intense. I'm using that same Morphe brush. Okay, let's take off this lip mask. Look like a ghost. Look at my lips. I'm going to use like a nude pinky color. This is Dusty Rose by Anastasia, and it is a liquid lipstick. Okay, I don't want to have a matte lip, so I'm going over it with this Ample Pink Lip Gloss, Plush Glass by MAC. Okay, so we are done with the makeup tutorial. I'm quickly going to do this hair. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I just washed it, and you know how freshly washed hair is. There is nothing you can do with it, but I'll do my best and I'll be right back. Okay, so there was absolutely nothing I could do with my hair. I just brushed it, and this is how it looks like when I just washed it, but that's okay. I just want to thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do more colorful makeup looks, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.